your team at home and away, as they play an integral part in your team's success.
The officials for the game have mutually agreed upon by school officials.
Welcome in, everybody, to the game against Pine Tree here tonight. Texas High versus Pine Tree, final regular season game of the season for the Tigers. We have another senior night here tonight. This will be all of our clubs and our high steppers and our band, and so we're going to take it to the field for that and for the PA service announcer, and we'll let everything handle it from there, and we'll return right before pregame and kind of talk about some things, and then we'll have kickoff. All right, so here's again senior night right here tonight. All of our clubs, band, high steppers, TIGERVISION, all of those sort of things. We're sending it down to the field now.
Warmups, Texas, Union Roofing and Contracting, Tessa Ray, GR Raffaele Realtor, Aguilar Roofing, Discount Wheel, and Tire Pros, and Innovation Tax Rate.
Hawkins Tree and Landscaping Service, and On the Border Mexican Grill. Please visit these businesses and thank them for their support.
This year, our team at Texas High is making impact. Our making impact player this week is the entire Texas High volleyball team.
They are playing in the second round of the playoffs tonight against Melissa. Good luck, Lady Tigers.
Tonight is senior night for band, cheer, drill team, leadership, and TIGERVISION students to participate in Friday night activities at the boys.
Our seniors with their escort are gathering at midfield. Representing Tiger Band, Nick Blankenship, escorted by his parents, Kim and Brian Blankenship. Representing Tiger Band is Isa Castaneda, escorted by her mother, Catherine Castaneda, and brother, Israel Castaneda. Representing Tiger Band is Luis Castaneda, escorted by his mother, Nancy Median, and Natalia Castaneda, his cousin. Next up, representing Tiger Band is Crow Dodson, escorted by parents Stacy and Robert Dodson. Next up, representing Tiger Band is Guadalupe Gianna, escorted by her parents Victor Torres and Patricia Mendoza, brother Victor Guy. Next up is Jessie Guerin, escorted by her parents Marty and Joe Guerin. Next up is Max Henry, escorted by his parents Melinda and Eric Henry. Next up, representing Tiger Band is Tabry Johnson, escorted by her mother, Jessica Elf, and sister Aubrey Johnson. Next up, representing Tiger Band is Grant King, escorted by his parents Ben King and Ashley King. Next up is Brianna Lenore, escorted by her parents Regina and Fawn Lenore. Next up is Hope Lockett, her mother, escorted by her mother, Rashonda Lockett, and sister Faith Lockett. Next up is Davionte McKinney, escorted by his mother, Lisa McKinney. Next up, representing Tiger Band is Nicholas Nard, escorted by his parents Stacy and Ron Nard. Next up is Laura Seahawks, escorted by her parents Jay Lee Seahawks and Karen Seahawks. Next up is Katie Russell, escorted by her mother Jennifer Russell and grandmother Virginia Packer. Next up is Robertson Sindali, escorted by mother Cynthia Billings. Next up, representing the Tiger Band is Brett Sparks, escorted by his parents Rachel and Brian Sparks. Next up, Matthew Stockwell, escorted by his parents Kathy and Lionel Stockwell. Representing Tiger Band is Natalie Taylor, escorted by her parents Rachel Hines and Justin Taylor. Next up is Ryan K. Walker, escorted by her parents Jenny and Greg Walker. Next up is Marley Watson, escorted by her parents Randy Bell Watson and Bradley Watson.
Representing Tiger Cheers, Ariana Aguilar, also representing THS Leadership, escorted by her parents Bertha Cabrera and Gabriel Aguilar. Next up, Neely Kate Anderson, also representing THS Leadership, escorted by her parents Carly and Turner Anderson. Representing Tiger Cheers, Zaria Black, also representing THS Leadership and Fortunate, escorted by her parents Lisa and Kurt Black. Next, Nastasia Irwin, also representing THS Leadership, escorted by her mother Chelsea Ritchie and her grandfather Bobby Ritchie. Next up, Jaden Johnson, also representing THS Leadership, escorted by her parents Jessica Rose and Jeremy Johnson. Next up, Hannah Kelly, also representing THS Leadership, escorted by her parents Isha and Anthony Kelly. Next up, Libby Lavender, also representing THS Leadership, escorted by her parents Debbie Lavender and Billy Lavender. Shayla Nelson, escorted by her parents Christy and Jeff Nelson. Shania Richardson, also representing THS Leadership in Fortunate, escorted by her mother Sarah Compton and her grandmother Linda Moore. Representing THS Leadership and Tiger Wranglers are Brendan Allred, escorted by Roger Walton. Representing THS Leadership and Tiger Wranglers are Cole Gideon, escorted by his parents Corey Gideon and Corey Woodman. Next up, Mason Miller, escorted by his mom and dad, Jessica and Bill Miller. Next, Carter Sheffield, escorted by his parents Stephanie and Reese Sheffield. Next, Lane Smith, escorted by his parents Shannon and Al Smith. Next, Tyler Unger, escorted by his parents Jennifer and Mike Unger. Christian Wright, escorted by his parents Akita Jones and Cleveland Wright.
Next up, representing the Texas High Steppers drill team is Ella Graham, also representing Texas High School Leadership, escorted by her parents Amanda and Terry Graham. Next up is Carrington Grant, escorted by her parents Casey Grant and Danielle Batten. Next up is Cassidy Grant, escorted by her grandparents Sydney and Gary Grant. Next up is Jenna Humphrey, also representing Texas High School Leadership, is escorted by her parents Stacy and Charlie Humphrey. Next up is Cameron Jean, escorted by her parents Dr. James and Kim Jean. Next up is Ella Kier, also representing Texas High School leadership, escorted by her parents, Priscilla and Tyler Kier. Next up is Liberty Maldonado Cowan, also representing Texas High School leadership, escorted by her mother, Anna Cowan. Next up is Kendi McHenry, also representing Texas High School leadership, escorted by her parents, Candy and Jason McHenry. Next up is Melissa Singleton, escorted by her parents, Lisa and Michael Singleton. Next up is Kinley Whitlock, also representing Texas High School leadership, escorted by her parents, Christy and Robert Whitlock.
Representing Texas High Student Council leadership, David Barlow, escorted by his mother, Violet Muffin. Next up, Anna Baez, also representing Tiger Rangers, escorted by her parents, Stacy and Kurt Baez. Next, Caden Carter, escorted by his parents, Destiny and Bo Carter. Next, Caroline Cook, also representing Tiger Rangers, escorted by her parents, Sarah and David Cook. Kelsey Harvey, escorted by her parents, Tina and Ryan Harvey. Carly Hickerson, also representing Tiger Rangers, escorted by her parents, Stephanie and Chris Hickerson. Annabeth Killian, also representing Tiger Rangers, escorted by her parents, Melissa and Jeremy Killian. Jane Kate Mitchell, also representing Tiger Rangers, escorted by Julie and Trey Mitchell. Katie Mitchell, escorted by her parents, Chris and Jason Mitchell. Will Pruitt, escorted by his mother, Julie Smith, and his father, Eric Smith.
Next up, Sanaya Walker, escorted by her mother, Alexa Walker, and stepfather, Robin Jr. Next up, Dynasty Wardell, escorted by her mother, Melanie Clark. Next up is Grace Wilson, also representing the Tiger Wranglers, escorted by her parents, Angie and J.D. Wilson.
Representing Tiger Vision, Ashley Davis, escorted by her father, Michael Davis. Next, Victoria Dean, escorted by her parents, Melissa and Jason Dean. Next up, Liliana Sanchez, escorted by her parents, David Sanchez and Brittany Carter. The students wish to thank their family members for the love and support shown to them throughout their lives. We also want to thank the teachers and administrators at Texas High for the support they have.
Texas High says, thank you seniors for your dedication, for sharing your talents with our community.
Texas High Student Council and Athletic Booster Club are hosting the playoff pep rally on Tuesday, November 7th. Seniors will be serving bacon and pancakes at 6 o'clock and the pep rally starts at 7. Don't miss the fun.
Congratulations to KK Williams for getting her 1,000th assist for the Lady Tiger volleyball team. They are playing right now in the second round of playoffs. Good luck, Lady Tigers.
We are excited to announce here at TEXARKANA Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Please continue standing for the playing of the Pine Tree School Song, followed by the Texas High School Song.
Check. This one, I can
Please
do
remain
this.
standing for a moment of silence. Tonight we are remembering and honoring our troops at home and abroad, and the participants in past games.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Please direct your attention to midfield. Let's meet our Texas High varsity cheerleaders. Cheer captain is senior All-American Neely Kate Anderson, and co-captain is senior All-American Shania Richardson.
Senior squad leaders are Ariana Aguilar, Zaria Black, All-American Jaden Johnson, and Libby Lavender.
Seniors are All-American Stasia Irwin, All-American Hannah Kelly, and Shayla Nelson.
Juniors are Aubrey Badgett, Rainey Corcoran, Hadley Dickerson, Addison Jones, Taylor Jones, and All-American Maddie Wiley.
Cheer coach is Courtney Walter, and assistant coach is Emily Muller. Just a friendly reminder, Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park closes 20 minutes after the end of the game. Please plan accordingly and leave the stadium in a timely manner after the game. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attention during the pregame activity.
Have a great evening and enjoy the game and have a safe trip home. Go Tigers!
Welcome into Tiger Stadium. It is another Friday night here in Texarkana where your hometown Texas High Tigers get ready to take on the visiting Pine Tree Pirates. Brian Bolt along with Coach Jeremy Harrell bringing you the ball game tonight. Coach, we had some senior festivities to begin the night, and now those are over and the Tigers are getting ready to take the field.
Yeah, part 2 of senior night. We have so many organizations and sporting clubs and cheer and drill teams, so we split it up into 2 nights, and this is the last night, and everybody remembers their senior night. So really special night for everybody, especially the Texas High community, all the Texas High activities and sports, and so super excited about this. Big game for the Tigers tonight. Pine Tree's a good team coming in. Got a really big defensive front. They got a lot of beef up front, 6'4", 290, pretty much all the way across. So it's going to be a physical game, that's for sure.
Well, it's a nice night here in Texarkana. The Tigers getting ready to take the field momentarily. About 75 degrees, no wind out there. The Pirates from Pine Tree have taken the field already. They'll be in their all-white jerseys wearing, is that black or blue helmets, Coach? Can't tell.
It looks like it's black from up here, but you know how my vision is.
Well,
hey, I will say this. It's good to have you back, man. It's been a while since I've seen you.
It's good to be
back. It's always good to have you up here. It makes my job a million times easier because you do all the hard work, you and Doty and Tiger Vision and everybody, and I just kind of show up and give my 2 cents. So super glad you're back, man. It's always good to have you.
Well, I may get some names mixed up. I am exhausted and just rolled in right before we went on air, and so we are ready to do some football tonight. Yeah, I think we're going to have some action-packed Friday night football right here at Grimm Park. And, Coach, what are the Tigers wearing tonight? I haven't even seen them yet.
Tell them that is a good question.
Do you know what?
Honestly, I was not paying any attention. I was making rounds to make sure that everything was situated from our facilities in. But if I normally on senior night, our seniors like wearing black.
Yeah.
So,
well, Coach, Pine Tree is ready. They have taken the field really early. They may have to warm up again. I mean, we're about 7 minutes away from kickoff, and Pine Tree has entered the field. They are on the sideline, chugging Gatorade down, getting ready for the Tigers to exit the locker room. They have not yet. Coach, tell us a little bit about last week and what went on with the Tigers.
Last week we came out against White House, and that was the game we circled all year. Just from last year's season, them beating us here at Grimm left a bad taste in our mouth, and you could tell the players during pregame, there wasn't a whole bunch of cutting up and joking around. They were serious. They had that game circled since they beat us here last year, and that's the thing that you kind of worry about in games like this, because last week the district championship was decided. White House was undefeated in district. We were undefeated, so there was a lot to play for, and you don't want that to carry over into a game like this where Pine Tree may not be one of the top tier teams, but they have a lot of good players and they got a lot of size that they can put some. You don't want to get trapped. Is basically what I'm saying in this type of game.
Yeah.
So we're looking to come out and really be physical, establish the run early, try to take control of the line of scrimmage. But last week was a great game, great atmosphere, business-like mentality. But this one right here is when you go, uh-oh, you better make sure, don't let it sneak up on you.
That's right.
So.
That's right. Got to stay focused. Go ahead and finish out the year and then move into the playoffs next week. And so the Tigers are exiting the locker room now, and Coach was spot on. They're in all black tonight as they enter Tiger Field momentarily. Billy Lavender down there. They've got the Texas flags ready to fly high. Billy's got his Nikes on. He's about to get the smoke rolling. Coach, we're going to have any fireworks tonight?
I don't know if we're going to do fireworks. We'll probably save it for next week in the first round of the playoffs. We'll be hosted next week against – and here I am talking about next week, and we got a game ahead. But just for all our Tiger fans, if you're wondering, with claiming the district championship in 5A and 6A football, first and second place will get home field advantage. So we'll have a home playoff game here next Friday at 7:30 against the Terrell Tigers team that beat us last year. So hopefully we're ready for those guys.
So as you can see on your screen, you got a video showing you getting the Tigers ready to enter the field. They are exiting the locker room, getting ready. Coach Stanford down there. Looks like he's got some kids with him down there. Going to run out in front of the team and got a hype video going on here in Tiger Stadium. The fans are ready. We know you are ready. And, Coach, we're ready. We appreciate you for tuning in here on Texarkana Game Day and Tiger Vision.
Always ready for a game. Tell you right down there, I know, I think that's Coach Toon's daughter's Audrey, and I think Coach Stanford's daughter Peyton down there. I know they better get moving in a hurry. They run out of there.
Coach Stanford better get a little bit of a head start there. Maybe Billy will hold them down, but the music's playing. And the Tigers are in the tunnel, and we are waiting for the smoke to begin, and they will enter the field. Again, a good crowd here at Tiger Stadium tonight. They're getting ready to play their final regular season game tonight against the Pine Tree Pirates. Tiger Vision ready. The orange smoke, it's coming out. There goes Coach Stanford. And here come your 2023 Texas High Tigers.
Oh, that's Coach Wilson's daughter, too, Brindley. Yeah, Coach Stanford had it. Yeah, he better be glad they didn't trip because them little ones that got ran over for sure. I know Brindley Wilson, Coach Wilson, A.J. Wilson, our defense coordinator, his daughter, I know she likes leading the Tigers out. You're getting a high five from her dad right now.
Oh, yeah, having a great time.
She loves it.
That's right.
That girl's always smiling and laughing.
So, Coach, coming into tonight's game, of course, the Tigers, as we have previously mentioned, have already clinched the district title. But coming into tonight's game, what do you expect to see from the Tigers?
Well, what you hope to see is intensity. You hope to not to be negative, but you don't want to see complacency. You don't want to see slow starts as far as offensively or defensively. You don't want to see things, easy completions given up on defense, and you don't want to have pre-snap penalties, those type of things, turnovers. In games like this, you just really want to get in here, handle your business, and then go home. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but you don't want to do anything that could give them life.
Yeah, and so, Coach, back earlier in the season, we saw the Tigers. They were prone to a few penalties here and there early in the season. They've cleaned some of that stuff up, been playing some really good football over the last couple weeks, and I expect for them to come out with that high-powered offense and put some points on the board.
You definitely like to see that. I will say this about Pine Tree there. If you can see right now, number 1 down there for Pine Tree, last year he's a Texas A&M commit, and he is a trouble.
A big kid.
It's trouble
He's
inside.
a big kid.
He's a big kid. It could cause some trouble for us inside anytime you got a kid like that, 6'5", 270. He could cause some problems up front. But if we take care of our business, we'll be okay.
So Pine Tree has won the toss. They have elected to receive to begin the ball game. So Texas High will take the ball after half. The captains at midfield, they're shaking their hands. And momentarily, we're going to be underway with some Texas High football live with Texarkana Gameday and TIGERVISION. The officials going to meet one more time out at midfield. They've met 5 or 6 times since they've come out of the locker room.
Hey,
but you know what? They're just getting their plan ready.
I'm telling you, last week the Tyler chapter crew came up here and gave Doty a card with all their names. They wanted to make sure we announced them on game day here. So
well, they're out breaking their huddle out at midfield, and the kickoff team getting ready over on Texas High's sideline. If you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, we appreciate you for tuning in.
Share it
yeah,
live.
make sure you share it so everyone knows that.
Yeah, my mother, Karen, she's on here and said nice looking uniform. So we got a quick shout out to my mother.
Yeah, they're looking Texas High looking good. Look pretty spiffy in that all black.
Brown. Yeah, Derek Brown on. Chris Looney. Miss Lindsay Shepard down there at Pilgreen and down there in the stands. Give them a shout out. So, exciting night for football. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can come out, handle our business, and get to the best time of the year for us. It's the postseason.
Head to the postseason.
There's
That's
nothing
right.
better than a win or go home game. It's like Game 7 every week.
That's right.
That's why I was rooting against the Rangers, because I wanted to go Game 7.
Franklin Delk has it teed up on the 40-yard line. The bells are ringing and the fans are on their feet. And we're fixing to get some Texas high school football started right here at Graham Park. He'll kick it deep. That'll be received about the 7-yard line. A good block in the back there. No penalty flag thrown on the very first play of the game. He'll get out across the 30 to the 32-yard line, and that's where Pine Tree will begin their first offensive series of the night.
Coach Wilson will be looking to get a call in quickly, get his defense set, him and Coach Hawk. So we'll no Taekwon Black tonight, number 0, the senior. He's sitting tonight out. Hopefully he'll be ready to go next week.
Number 4, junior quarterback Matt Cates will lead the offense out onto the field. Number 24, Lamarian Hunter in the backfield with him. Going to motion from left to right. They'll hand it off to Hunter around the right side. He'll get just a couple there, but a nice job by that Texas High defense.
Alex Jones coming up, the nickel backer.
Making a big stop right there. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 9.
If you see from up here, guys are always bigger when you get up close. And Pine Tree's offensive line, they've got a lot of beef up there. So
yeah.
They're going to run a lot of power stuff and try to get on the outside a little bit. So it'll be a good matchup for our defense because we're fast. We may not be the biggest size, but we have some speed.
Number 40, Alex Brace in the backfield at, what would you call that, Coach? A fullback position?
Yeah,
I mean,
like
it's
a little H-back.
So a quick pass out into the flats and almost picked off right there by number 5, Tim Austin. And if he would have come up with that one, Coach,
that'd have been a 6er.
Nobody could have caught him except Coach Stanford, and he'd have had to been quick to do that.
Yep, that would have been a house call.
So an incomplete pass going to bring up 3rd down and long. Matt Cates going to jog over and get the call from his head coach, come out and join the huddle. So that'll slow us down tonight quite a bit.
Sometimes you talk about pace of offense. Sometimes that pace is real slow.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Got 2 receivers split to the wide side. One will come in motion. They'll have a little misdirection around the right, and he's got a lot of room. That's Lamarian Hunter. He'll have the 1st down and more. He'll gain about 23 yards on that carry all the way down. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark him at the 47-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for Pine Tree.
Yeah, good old sprint draw. That's usually a standard run call for a 3rd and long situation. It's kind of variant to a screen, some sort of tailback screen. But
2 receivers split to the far side of the field. Hunter in the backfield along with Brace. They will give it to Hunter around the right side again, and he'll be met right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Jamarian Hope on the play. Good tackle. Trying to stretch out some outside zone. It's a good job. You just want that thing going sideline to sideline. As long as they don't get north and south.
String it out.
String it out.
So again, 2nd down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Texas High defense looking pretty good here so far. A little misdirection caught them off guard. They'll go with 3 receivers split out wide now. Hunter in the backfield, no H-back. He will sprint out this time. He's going to throw it out in the flats, and it's going to be way over the head of his intended receiver. That was Tyleek Bonner. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 here for the Pirates.
Tell them really good job so far defensively, getting it lined up and getting everybody set and flying to the ball. You had one kind of a breakdown on the sprint draw on the last 3rd and long, so look for something similar here.
Coach, they've got some big offensive linemen, but their skill guys aren't small either.
No, they got. That's what I was telling you before. We got that game against White House and big circles on it, and you don't want one of these games to sneak up on you because they got some good players too. Their record doesn't indicate probably how good they are, but they got some guys. We got away with one there.
Going to be a quick pass across the middle, and that will bring up 4th down. It'll fall incomplete. Pine Tree wanting a flag there, and Coach, maybe rightfully so.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's probably got a little bit of the jersey there, but good. As long as they call it both ways.
That was a little no call there for the block in the back right at the start of the ball game. So now we're even, and they can start throwing flags. I actually saw the side judge over there on Pine Tree's sideline. He was trying to get his flag out of his belt, and he couldn't get it out, so he just decided not to throw it. So a nice spiraling punt, going to hit about the 9-yard line and go straight out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 8-yard line. A nice punt there by Pine Tree to pin Texas High deep in their own territory to begin their first drive of the night.
No, offensively, you want to come out and start fast, get a couple first downs to, at very least, flip the field position. It's good having number 4 back there. He had a big game last week.
Junior quarterback David J. Potter leads out the Tiger offense for their first series of the night. Johnson going to be in the backfield with him. They'll give it to Johnson, a nice hole, and he bounces it outside. Going to have enough for the first down and more. So first play from scrimmage. Well, I thought they were going to give – here we go. All right, they're finally moving the chains. I was going to say that looks like plenty to me, but I'm not down there calling the ball game. So the chains will move. First play of the ball game going to be good for 10 yards from Johnson. Potter's going to drop back to pass. He's looking right down the middle. He's got a wide-open receiver, and it's going to be dropped right across the middle.
Come on, Joe. Man, Joe Miller.
It's going to be tight end Joe Miller, who was streaking across the middle of the field, was going to have a big gain there and just took his eyes off the ball just for a second there. That one's going to fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10 from the 19-yard line. Javard Johnson in the backfield. Knox Pilgrim going to come in motion into the backfield. They're going to hand it to Johnson right up the middle. He's going to break one tackle and get about 5 yards on the play. A nice 2nd down run there by the Texas High offense.
Yeah, good counter play, good gap scheme.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. The ball marked right at the 25-yard line. Coach, we talked about the offensive line. The defensive line's even bigger.
They're big. They are big, big, big. Yep, got a lot of good size, good athletic ability.
Potter going to drop back to pass. He's looking down the sideline. Nobody going to be there. He's going to scramble. Let's see where they mark this at. They're going to mark him right at the marker, and they're going to say he is got enough for the first down, so that's going to be another first down for the Tiger offense. They're going to mark him down about the 29-yard line. Texas High going to run some players in and out there. Tredarian Ball is going to be split out along with Knox Pilgrim and number 1, T.J. Gray. They do have Joe Miller in at tight end. Pilgrim will go in motion. They'll hand it to Johnson. Johnson around the right side. He's got a big opening there, Coach, and he's going to be close to the first down marker again. Let's see where they spot it. I think he's just going to be short.
No, they're
going to give it to him.
Every time he touches the ball right now, he's getting 10 yards. Keep giving it to him.
Hey, Coach, an average of 10 yards a carry is not bad.
No, you can get a raise doing that. That's a good job up front. Good schemes by Coach McBride and Coach Cross. It's a good thing, especially in these big games like this against these D linemen. You don't come out and establish that run, take some pressure off the passing game.
Johnson going to come out of the ball game. Ball going to be in the backfield. They'll swing it to him. He's got a lot of room across the 50, across the 45. He'll get tackled at the 44-yard line. Another big gain for the Texas High offense. Coach, as big as those defensive linemen are right now, they're getting no pressure on David J. Potter. He's sitting back there and throwing it exactly where he wants to.
Yep, when you can get Tredarian Ball out there with all that open space, that is just an extension of the run game. Making them big D linemen run sideline to sideline wears them out a little bit. So good call by Coach Toon, keeping them.
Little play action pass going for Gray. And he and the cornerback got a little tangled up there. No flag on the play, and it'll be over the head of TJ Gray. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 44-yard line.
So far, it looks very promising for the Texas High offense. We're getting a lot of good yardage on the run game. Receivers are running by people. We've got pretty good protection. You definitely don't want to see David J. scrambling for first downs. I can promise you that. But as a whole, pretty good start so far.
Omarion Reese and Cameron Reitner split to the far side of the field. They are going to give a little counter play to Tredarian Ball. He makes a couple men miss. That'll be another first down all the way down to the 29-yard line. And Texas High is marching the ball right down the field.
Yep, great job. Just how you want to call it. Mix in run and pass, run and pass. I will probably look to me personally. I would like to just keep giving it to the running backs, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it type mentality. But they're probably going to throw it up pretty quickly.
Reitner and Pilgreen will come off the field. Shavante Montgomery and Joe Miller back into the ball game. David J. going to drop back to pass, and he was looking down the sideline for Montgomery, and we're going to have the first flag of the night.
I think my man Joe Miller got a little early. No, TJ.
Going to call it on TJ Gray. Going to be a false start. That'll back him up 5. That'll be first down and 15. 6:23 left to go here in the opening quarter. We're scoreless. The Tigers on the march. Going to be Potter and Johnson in the backfield. Potter going to drop back to pass again. He's going to have to try and scramble out of the pocket, and this time that big defensive line going to make it back there and drop Potter for a 10-yard loss. Going to take it all the way back to the 42-yard line.
There go Dalen Evans.
And it's going to be 2nd down and a long way.
I'm doing this broadcast up here with you is a lot better than last year playing these cats, having to block those big guys up front.
You're not responsible for it, huh?
No, not this year.
Johnson around the left side. He'll pick up positive yardage there. He'll pick up about 4 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 17, we'll call it.
Too many 3rd and 17 calls out there. Probably in 2.
Coach, in a game like this, it's 3rd and 17. Do you pull something out of the hat here?
No. You just probably throw it up and see what you can get. If you get half the yardage here, you can go for it. If not, probably go for it again.
Got 3 receivers split to the top side of the field. David J. going to fire one across and almost caught there just right over the fingertips of TJ Gray. We're going to have the punt unit jog onto the field, and they'll punt from the 37-yard line. I thought they might attempt a field goal there, Coach.
No, maybe a little
just
bit.
A little bit out of range.
A little bit out of. If we had some wind right now, we probably could attempt it, but just try to pin them deep, make them drive the length.
Cameron Reitner going to punch a little wobbler, and it's going to roll sideways. A nice job there by Reitner. Going to pin them right at the 11-yard line, and that's where Pine Tree will begin their 2nd series of the night. No score, 4:50 left to go here in the opening quarter. I think we've got 4:57 on your screen. We'll see if that'll help them out with a little extra 7 seconds.
You missed it last week. That thing right there drove me nuts. Because they had us in a little shoebox in White House because you know how they treat us anyway. So I was trying to run the clock, and I'm telling you, that is not as easy as it looks. There's no way I can do both. I proved that last week.
So Kate's going to go under center now. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Hunter. He'll have a small gap he tried to squeeze through, and that door closed pretty quick. He's going to get 2 on the play, going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Alex Jones on the tackle. He's down there sitting at the bottom of that pile in that big old power scheme.
Texas High defense looking to capitalize on that nice punt there by Cameron Reitner. Try to hold down this Pine Tree offense, get some good field position for their offense to come back out. Coach, the offense came out and was moving the ball right down the field and just stalled about the 30-yard line.
When you get those negative plays like penalties or a sack, it just really puts you behind the chains. And it's really hard to convert those first downs when you have 3rd and long situations.
Little swing play there out to Lamarion Hunter. He'll catch it, a nice catch, one-handed catch there, and he'll make a couple men move, but miss. But the Texas High defense doing a great job pursuing the ball there. They'll make the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and a long 5.
Ooh, I do see my man Billy down there with the black Nike
Yeah,
Tiger vest
that's
on.
right.
He's vesting it up.
Yeah, got his white Nikes. He looks like Booby Miles down there. He got the white Nikes.
That cooler temperature brings out our
Or was
cold
Booby
here.
the black Nikes? He wore the white ones or the black ones? I don't remember, but a nice quick pass right across the middle. That is number 14, Brandon Smith, and he splits the defense. That'll be enough for a 1st down. I thought Booby was the white Nikes. I could be wrong. I'm a little tired tonight.
Tell me, I was always trying to get some Jordans.
Oh.
I like jaywalking.
So Pine Tree going to have a fresh set of downs from the 36-yard line. Going to send a man in motion. That's Jordan Taylor. They'll have 2 receivers to the far side of the field. Going to hand it off to Hunter up the middle, and he is running hard right through the middle of that Texas High defense. And that's going to be enough for a Pirate 1st down.
Yeah, they're running the good old power play. My favorite run scheme in football, the power. Just a little weak side power right there.
Coach, if you can run it well, it's hard to defend.
It is hard. It'll force you to do one thing or the other. You're either going to tap out or you'll stop it because they will keep running it until one of those things happen.
Number 40, Alex Brace in the backfield with Hunter. Matt Cates, the quarterback. He'll give it on a little speed motion there, and that's going to go nowhere. They'll lose about half a yard right there. A nice job there pursuing by number 7, Kendravion Boyce.
Pine Tree trying to mix it up, go inside, outside, inside, outside.
Trying a little speed sweep there. Didn't work for him. Nice job by the Texas High defense.
Pine Tree's offensive line, the size they have, they're more productive when they go straight downhill.
Coach, just my philosophy. If my offensive line looked like that, I probably wouldn't run outside.
I know. Tell them to get a flat back and a bend of the knee and come off that ball. Same play, little power play right there.
Hunter up the middle again. He'll break a tackle in the backfield and get about 5 out of the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Texas High defense had him stopped in the backfield and just could not make the tackle. But, Coach, he's not an easy guy to bring down.
No, he's a good back. He's a one of them big wide shoulder backs. He's low center of gravity, and he runs hard.
Trey Brown going to come in and replace Hunter.
See, the thing, not to cut you off, but here, see what you notice. If you notice, the clock is already at 1 minute.
Yeah.
So they want to run the ball, keep the Tiger offense off the field, and just keep it close to the 4th quarter in games like this for the opposing teams.
Going to send their H-back in motion, trying to draw the Texas High defense off sides. They didn't work, and they're going to call a timeout. And with their timeout, we're going to take one as well. We're scoreless here at Grimm Park, but make sure you come back. We got a lot of football left right here on Texarkana Game Day. We'll be right back. Friday night football right here at Tiger Stadium. Brian Bolton, Coach Jeremy Harrell on the call with you tonight. We'll see Billy Lavender, I am sure, at some point tonight, maybe halftime. And then, you know, there's no telling who we're going to see.
Yeah, we always have a few special guests throughout our broadcast. I know when that banana pudding starts getting low, Billy usually finds his way up to the interception. There we go.
It was tipped at the line of scrimmage, a little play-action pass, and it's going to be picked off by the Texas High defense. Let's see where they mark it, about the 42-yard line, and David J. Potter will trot back out with the offense. Decent field position, and see if with 47 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, the Tiger offense can get one in the end zone. Here's your Texar instant replay. Again, tipped at the line of scrimmage. Not sure who that was that got a hand in there. Alex Jones, number 17, comes up with the big-time interception, and that'll be our first turnover of the game as well. Trips receivers to the near side of the field. That's TJ Gray, Tredarian Ball, and that's going to be Montgomery. They're going to throw it to Montgomery, and he's going to drop that one right at the line of scrimmage. So a quick little pass out to Montgomery. Can't come up with that one. It'll be second down and 10 for Texas High. 42 seconds left to go here in the opening period. Texas High offense showing spurts of looking really, really good. Just need to get it down in the end zone.
Yeah, you want to get the ball to your special guys, like right there. The ball's on the ground. That's not a line. That's a forward pass.
So that's going to be.
The other guy on the other side saying it's a backwards pass, so they're going to get it. That may be a little home cooking on that home side over there. I know Coach Stanford ain't happy about that. Tell him either way, I will give a shout out real quick to my man Troy Wells with Get a Grip Resurfacing. That is my #1 fishing partner. Anytime I'm on the lake, my man Troy Wells.
I thought Craig was your fishing partner.
Me and Craig go quite a bit, but my man Troy, he's the Texarkana unofficial fishing guy to Millwood Lake. So
Craig's a fair weather fisherman.
What happened is me and Troy, when I go with Troy, we locate him, then I try to get Craig to go just so he can get the easy way, catch fish the easy way. But
so anyway. Another turnover here, a fumble. That's going to give Pine Tree the ball right back with good field position. It's going to be right at the 35-yard line. They're lined up in the I. And they'll give it to Hunter right up the middle, and he's got a little space. He'll get a couple there. That hole closed up quick on him. A nice job there by the Texas High defense. That's Boyce again, the junior safety coming up. Right here. I thought that was Boyce. He just fell on the pile.
Yeah,
so I'm trying to give him tackles here.
Shaylin Cooper.
Yeah. So I apologize there, Mr. Cooper, trying to give your tackle away. He just fell on the pile afterwards, so we'll give him a quarter of a tackle there. Cates in the shotgun. He'll drop back to pass.
Double move. And they got a step.
And he's got it, and he'll catch it, and that'll be the first score of the night. And where's Waldo? The crowd is down there. Is that who that is? Where's Waldo?
That's what it looks like from up here.
Or Harry Potter, one of the two. Nonetheless, they're down in the back corner of the end zone. They've got some flags out there flying, and that'll be the first touchdown of the night, and it'll go for the Pine Tree Pirates.
So you kind of want to get some in. We got to get some more energy going.
I thought they were inmates for a little while there with their, but
Tell them they do got some. That looks like it's some navy blue, striped navy blue.
So that kick is up, and it is good, and just like that, off a big turnover, the Pine Tree Pirates lead 7-0. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with more Texas High football right after this.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, the home the stadium that Billy Lavender built, home of the Tiger King himself. Texarkana Game Day alongside Tiger Vision, bringing you some Friday night football. It is a nice night here in East Texas, about 75 degrees. It's probably getting a little cooler, but we're not going to feel it up here. That's going to be called about the 35-yard line. That's going to be your man, number 17, Alex Jones, and he's still moving the pile. He's going to gain about 10 yards there on the return.
Hey, we got Miss Debbie Shepard. She's watching from Mexico
Oh.
on vacation. Hey, Miss Debbie, Knox Pilgrim's grandma.
I hope somebody's watching the old Redbone down there tonight.
Yeah, there's probably
They're in
some.
Mexico.
I bet that thing's full of people right now.
That's right.
Who's not here at Grimm?
Yeah, you know, not a real cool night. It's starting to warm back up. But got a good crowd here at Grimm tonight, and David J. Potter is back on the field. He'll hand that one off to number 3, Tredarian Ball, and he'll have a nice little gain there, about 8 yards on the second down carry. Excuse me, on the first down carry. It'll bring up second down and about 2.
No, big number 1 grabbed him and spun him. For a second there, I thought the ball might have come out. Lance Waller, you are correct. Yell be hauling. It's an old inside joke between me and my man Lance.
So Tredarian Ball in the backfield. Knox Pilgrim, number 11, Omarion Reese. TJ Gray split out wide. He'll throw it out to Reese. He'll catch it. And he's going to get a couple yards there, and he'll step out of bounds. That will be good enough for the first down. The pass just a little bit over his head. The defense almost got there, but Reese shifty enough that he could make a man miss and get enough for the first down. Gets just enough for the first down by a yard or 2. And it'll be first down and 10.
Good job converting. Sometimes when you give up something on defense and start behind, you just got to keep getting first downs. Good things happen when you get first. When you get long yardage situations, that's when bad things happen.
Going to hand off a little counter to Ball. He's got a lot of room. He breaks across the 40 all the way down to the 31-yard line, and that'll be another first down for the Tigers. 10:50 left to go here before halftime, and the Tigers coach once again on the move. Texas High offense doing a nice job getting downfield to the next level, making some nice blocks there, and the Tigers
on the move,
trying to move the ball.
Got a pin pull scheme right there. They're going to string it out.
Javari Johnson in the ball game now, and as Coach said, they're going to string that one out to the sideline and actually lose 3 on that first down run.
Give a quick shout out to Miss Maddie, one of our band members, not able to come to the game tonight. She's a little bit under the weather, feeling better, and root on those Tigers. I'm officially a shout out guy.
Hey, everybody needs a shout out.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out.
Everybody needs a shout out. If you want a shout out, you post it down there. We're going to do our.
Share it, and we'll give you a shout out.
Potter going to drop back.
And, ooh, good job. And he got bailed out on that one.
That was a really nice play by the sophomore Montgomery.
Booney. He bailed him out.
Coach, we saw it from this angle.
He bailed him out.
David J. threw it, and did a great job by the defense. They stepped right in front of it, and he was waiting. He had his old bread basket open and just waiting for it to fall in there.
Booney jumped in front of him at the last second, but it looked bad when he let it go.
I was getting ready to say, and that one's picked off. I mean, it was clear as day. A nice job there by the Texas High receivers. Potter going to throw again. He's looking to his right side. He gets rushed just a little bit. Thought he was going to throw it again, and then he's finally going to be brought down by that big defensive line. What is number 1's name? That is Dalen Evans.
Dalen Evans. It's the Texas A&M commit.
He's a big fella.
He sure is. He can go, and I tell you, the thing is, this is probably, I know it is for a fact, this is the biggest defensive line that we've seen so far this year.
And there's only 3 of them.
It looks like there's about 7
I
of them
know
down
it.
there.
They cover a lot of ground. Not only are they big, but they're athletic as well. Going to bring up 4th down and 9, and Coach Stanford elects to go for it. Potter going to step back. He's looking across the middle. He had a man if he can get away, but he's being flushed again, and he'll be brought down by none other than number 1, Dalen Evans, and that will fire up the Pine Tree fans. That'll be a turnover. Ball going to be marked at the 34-yard line, and Pine Tree will look to extend their lead.
So we got to get rid of the ball. We got to hone up a little bit of protection issues, but the ball's got to come out. It's getting a little bit too long.
So Knox Pilgrim's other grandparents, wanting them a shout out. Miss Patty Pilgrim, Patty and Richard, I'm sorry, Mr. Richard there. Patty and Richard Pilgrim tuning in. We appreciate them for watching tonight. A nice first down run there by Hunter. That'll be enough for another Pine Tree first down. Let's see. Mary Sams says shout out to Mary, so I think she's shouting out herself, which is perfectly fine as well.
Tell them I'll give a shout out to my Aunt Kelly. She's watching tonight from Yarborough Landing down there in Ashdown, past Ashdown.
Got Emily M. with the Texas High Band. She is under the weather. Looks like she had to miss tonight. Yeah. She's sick, so we hope that she gets better and can be ready for the first round of the playoffs next week.
Oh, she'll be ready to go. Tell them right now the Pine Tree Pirates look ready to go. Tigers were struggling right now a little bit. You get into a deal where you don't want to look past people, and we come in the top 5 ranking, undefeated on the year, and then you look up and you're in a dogfight.
Yeah. So Pine Tree on the march again, 2nd down and a long 5. Going to run a little screen there to the right side, sniffed out well by a couple Tigers and a couple missed tackles, and they'll gain about 3 on the play.
Big hit by Kendravian Boyce. Big hit.
A first down saving hit.
This is
going to bring up 4th down. Excuse me.
3rd down.
3rd down.
He had 4 on there.
He did have 4, Coach. So 3rd down and about 2. Ball's going to be spotted on the 46-yard line. Pine Tree trying to extend their lead. 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Hunter going to go under, Kate's going to go under center. He'll hand it off. That's number 5, Trey Brown, and he will have enough on that play for a first down.
Tim, I think we know the Pine Tree game plan. It's run that ball, run the ball, milk the clock, keep the Texas High offense off the field, try to get a few stops, and keep that time of possession on their side.
Matt Cates, the junior quarterback, will bring the play in from the sideline. It'll be 2 receivers up top, 1 split down here to the bottom. Going to have a man in motion. Kate's going to let him get set. He'll hand it off to Trey Brown again right up the middle, and this one will be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and that's where they'll mark it down. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Nice job there by the defensive line from Texas High.
Yep, really good job, Jamarian Hope in there making the play. He's made plays all year. He's come a long way since our first game doing this.
We got some people snickering at us down here in the booth tonight. Big shout out to Tiger Vision, bringing you the ball game tonight.
They always take care of us.
That's right. They make it look easy, Coach.
They do. They do.
So Kate's looking to pass. He's being flushed out of the pocket, and he'll just take it himself, and he's going to get about 5 on the play. Let's see where they mark him at. Going to mark him out at the 36-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4. But again, a nice job by Pine Tree just taking whatever the Texas High defense will give them. Kate's flushed out of the pocket and just tucks it, and with his athletic ability just gets what he can get.
Shout out to the world champion Texas Rangers.
You know, I saw that one of them got busted for something earlier, didn't they?
I just try to put it out of my memory.
Some steroids or something like that?
Yeah. I'm not completely against the Rangers. I just liked Houston. I'm glad that a Texas team won. I couldn't tell you one player from either team. I'll take that back. I do know some Max Scherzer. But.
So first time out of the night for Texas High. We're going to take it with them. When we come back, 5:31 left to go before halftime. The Tigers down by 7. We'll be back right after this.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third-wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. 5:31 left to go before halftime here. The Tigers showing a lot of good stuff tonight, but just keep on shooting themselves in the foot so far. And they're down by 7 right now, and Pine Tree is on the march. Matt Cates, the quarterback, he'll take it in the shotgun. He'll drop back, and he's throwing it down the sideline. And nice coverage there by my man Tim Austin. He was stuck to him like there was glue.
Yep. The good thing is he's playing the ball. He's got a feel for the receiver, but he's looking back at the ball and playing the ball. Really good job.
That's pretty good technique, Coach.
Yeah, that was.
No flag.
I've never played corner, but I know if you don't get your head around, they can call a penalty. But he got his head around. He looked like he know exactly what he's doing.
So on that incomplete pass, the clock will stop. Matt Cates, the quarterback, will run the play in. That guy's going to be tired by the end of the game.
Yeah, they're probably going to burn a timeout right here. Yeah.
So we're going to stick with you through this timeout. We just took a timeout break just a second ago. Coach, you got any more shout-outs that we need to get in?
Let's give a shout-out to my cousin, Jason Bancross. He's watching.
Okay.
Kenya Watkins is watching. Jackson Haltom, the former Texas High Tiger, who is at Texas A&M that does all the video stuff for them. Jack. Always good having Jack on there watching.
You know what? A big shout-out to our man, Zach Doty.
Zach Doty. We need to get the live camera.
The real MVP.
The real MVP.
Can we turn this thing on? Can we turn it on you? Can we turn this camera on and turn it toward him?
Doty. Yeah, we can always do it. Tell my Aunt Christy's on here. Miss Carlo, Ashley Carlo, Briley Barron's mother, former Texas High Tiger and San Diego State Aztec. Watch it from San Diego. I wish I was with y'all there watching my man Briley Barron. If anything, I can go to the beach. But wish Briley nothing but the best out in San Diego State.
So Kate's going to drop back, and he's going to have some room to run, and he slid down too early.
Slide too early. That's what they get for acting cool. Sometimes you got to go forward.
Looks like a designed quarterback draw, Coach, and it was there for him.
It was there. When you start the slide, you start the baseball slide, it's wherever you start the slide. If he would have just dove head first, he would have got it by about 2 yards.
He slid about oh my goodness. He slid about a half-yard short, Coach.
Yep.
And
we got a break.
Oh, my gosh. Pine Tree sideline could not believe it. But nonetheless, 5:14 left to go before halftime, and David J. Potter leads the offense back out on the field. He's going to hand it off to Johnson right up the middle. He's got some room. He's pushing all the way for a first down. It's going to be a gain of 11. The clock will stop momentarily while they move the chains, and the offensive staff getting their call in.
Getting number 4 the ball has proven to be a good thing. 10 yards a carry at least, I would say.
Montgomery going to be split to the far side of the field. Joe Miller in at the H-back. They're going to hand it to Johnson around the left side. Had a short moment there where he could have broken one, and a nice job there by Pine Tree's defense by running him down. Going to be no gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Give a shout out to our man, Brad Davis, watching from that fancy place, Ruby Ranch.
Ruby Ranch?
Yeah. Watching us out there. Got a good fire going on. This one going to be stuffed as well. Going to get 1 yard on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Coach, 3rd down and 9. You're on the 44-yard line. What are you dialing up here?
You're going to find number 3, some sort of probably a quick screen, or find TJ Gray. It's time to call either one of their names. So I would look for number 1 or number 3 right here.
Shout out to my man Joel Mills, who's tuning in, watching some Texas High football tonight. You ever been over to Doc's and eating?
I have.
That's his dad's place.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
man, that's some good catfish. I know that.
Yeah, absolutely. So going to be a false start on the offense. That'll move them back 5 more. It'll be 3rd down and a long way for Texas High. 3:22 left to go before halftime. The offense of Texas High just can't get rolling so far. Knox Pilgreen in the ball game. Going to be Tredarian Ball and TJ Gray split wide to the bottom side of your screen. Montgomery to the top side. He's looking down the middle. Now he's going to run it. Gains about 8 yards on the play, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 5. The ball right on the 50-yard line. Unless they mark it somewhere else. They'll mark it on the 49.
49.
I've been wrong all night, so why not again?
So I think they may have been a yard off. We got a pretty good vantage point.
So number 2, Cameron Reitner will trot on to punt it away for the Tigers, and we're going to have a timeout toward Pine Tree. So we're going to take it with them. 2:46 left to go here in the first half. We've got a tight ball game. Make sure you come back. We got more Tiger football right after this. It is Friday night here in Texarkana, and you know what that means. It is the Jeremy Harrell Show right here at Texas High.
Yeah, speaking of Jeremy Harrell, my wife Kayla, she's watching. I just seen her log on.
They're going to kick that one. I thought it was low enough he wouldn't want to catch it. It was a line drive, but it's going to be caught. That's number 10, Jordan Taylor, and he's going to have a nice return all the way out near the 50-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 48-yard line. Excuse me. That is a 43-yard line. Got my numbers mixed up there. They're going to have to start putting numbers on the.
Yeah, it's about an 8-yard net.
I mean, come on.
About an 8-yard net.
Wow, nice return there by number 10, Jordan Taylor. Trying to flip the field, but man, a nice return there, and so.
Shout out to Cody Reese, former Texas High quarterback watching. Frank Halter.
Have you called out Allie Spicer yet?
I have not. The third
Okay.
She is the third grader from Wake Village.
Yeah, watching from Wake Village.
Yeah. Her dad was a kicker here in the late 90s.
Shout out to the Spicer family watching.
Shout out to my man James Bubba Watson, former Texas High Tiger, current Carthage Bulldog.
I thought you were talking about the golfer. I
Nah,
thought you were talking about Bubba Watson.
My man Bubba ain't a golfer.
So that incomplete pass going to stop the clock. 2:28 left to go here in the opening half of tonight's ball game.
Hey, if you're Pine Tree, you'll go to halftime with this score right
Absolutely. Going to hand it off to Hunter around the right side, and man, he has got some moves. He makes a couple men miss, and he's going to have enough for the first down and get out of bounds. He got across the 40 there. They'll mark him out at the 38-yard line. The clock is stopped. 2:21 left to go before half, and now Pine Tree on the march.
They're going to look to get behind that big offensive line and try to keep the Texas High offense on the sideline and keep converting first downs.
Lamarion Hunter, pretty shifty guy.
He is a good running back for sure. He is a tough runner.
Going to hand it to him, yeah. Going to hand it to him up the middle. He's going to get 3 on the play, just pushing his way forward. Going to get 3 yards on the first down carry.
You definitely think going in to the halftime right here that they're in 4-down situations that from where they're at on the field, probably for the next maybe 2 first downs till they get inside the 20. Then they're probably comfortable trying to kick it from there. Big stand for the Tiger defense. See if we can get a stop right here.
Going to be second down and about 6 from the 35-yard line. He'll hand it to Hunter again. Why not? But he's met by a brick wall.
Yeah, number 40 is Shaylin Cooper.
Cooper just went in there and gave him all that he wanted right there.
That
and
was
going to stop
a collision.
him. Yeah. Here's your Texar instant replay. Cooper goes in there and lowers his shoulder and goes head-to-head with him. And Cooper won that battle.
That was a collision.
So no gain on the play. Gonna be third down and 6. Clock still running. 1 minute left to go. 2 receivers stacked at the bottom of your screen. One will go in motion. That's Jordan Taylor. Cates looking to pass. He's gonna roll out. And this pass gonna be incomplete. Gonna bring up 4th down. 53 seconds to go before halftime. 4th down. Coach making a decision here. Looks like he's going to send the punt unit on. And Texas High going to get the ball back, hopefully. Let's see. Nope, they're just swapping a player out. They're going to go for it here, Coach.
Yeah, they're going to try to get. They have nothing to lose in this type of game. They're trying to get as many points, and the main deal is keep that Texas High offense on the sideline for the rest of this half. Is kind of what I bet they're thinking.
Matt Cates brings the play in and breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Cates going to throw, and he hits his man for a first down, spins away from a couple tackles, going to get all the way down to the 16-yard line. That is number 6. Let's see who that is. That is Khalil Deckard on the catch. A shifty little guy there, and that'll be a first down, Coach. Clock still running. 38 seconds left to go before halftime. They're going to try to punch it in here.
They are. You can feel the tension in the air.
Took a lot of time off that clock there.
7 route over there in the corner. Should be intercepted. That a baby by Marcus Hall, number 9.
Nice job. Intercepted by the Texas High defense on the 1-yard line. 20 seconds left to go before halftime. A big, big play there. Marcus Hall, the 10th grader, really coming in with a big interception right on the goal line.
That's a big momentum swing coming into this half. I know being down 1 possession's not that big of an issue in football, but you start getting 2, especially with the way the offense for Pine Tree's, trying to establish the run and milk the clock, and you really get limited possessions on offense. It's a really big stop by the Tiger defense.
Coach, we saw that from up here. I mean, he would have had to thread the needle.
It was. We covered it really good call defensively, and really great job by Marcus playing. He's, like I said, he's one of those young players that's got better all year, and I think that's probably interception number 4 or 5 for him on the year.
David J. Potter going to take a knee at the 1-yard line, and Coach Stanford says, let's go in and talk about it. Coach, not a lot of offense here in the first half. The Pine Tree Pirates lead 7-0. As we head into halftime, a little smack talking on the field. Love to see it.
It's one of those
officials
games.
Getting involved, ushering everybody off the field, and maybe a little trash talking will fire up this Texas High offense as they head into halftime. So they'll go in and they'll chat. Coach Stanford will get everything lined out, and they'll be back after halftime. Make sure you come back here in just a few moments. The Texas High offense, along with the Texas High offense, the Texas High band, along with Pine Trees Band, will perform when we come back from this commercial break. We're going to take a little break too. I'm going to see if I can get Coach Harold to eat a little banana pudding. He's in shape, and he doesn't want to ruin his figure and all, but one of us is going to eat banana pudding. I'll just say that.
We might eat banana pudding again. So.
We'll be back after these commercials with your halftime entertainment, and then more Tiger football right after this.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com.
Officers are President Jaden Attaway, Secretary Janiah Ryan, Historian Florian Bates. And now for your halftime entertainment, Precision will perform a high kick routine to Great Balls of Fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pirate Precision Drill Team. Precision is under the direction of Ashland Thompson. Precision would like to thank their sponsors, Curtis McKinley Roofing and Peters Chevrolet. And now, ladies and gentlemen, under the field direction of drum majors Samantha Rangel, Jaden Williamson, and Megan Wolf, Pine Tree ISD is proud to present for the first time in 38 years the UIL State Marching Band Championship qualifier, the Pine Tree High School Marching Band, the Pride. The Pride's 2023 show is entitled Stranded, featuring the songs of Lost Boy by Ruth B, The Hand of Fate, You'll Never Walk Alone, You Will Be Found from the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen, Evolutions, Gone in the Forest, Going Home from New World Symphony by Anthony DeBorgia, and Amazing Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, the state-bound Pine Tree High School Marching Band. Directors of the marching band are Mark Perry, John Lewontin, Ray Lewis, Leslie Lewontin, and Abby Kent. The color guard is under the direction of Dr. Jared Funk, assisted by Anna Hendricks. Section of the week is the color guard. Section of the year is the baritones. Marchers of the year are Emily Guzman and Charles Morgan Rue III. Captains of the week are Andrea Fuentes, Sabrina Williams, and Mariah Berlinga. Captain of the year is Nathan Fleury. Color guard member of the year is Cameron Longberry, and color guard member of the month is Debbie Cuevas. The Pine Tree Band and color guard would like to thank all the parents, teachers, administration, boosters, and community for the continued support of the marching band. The pride performs in the preliminary round of the UIL State Marching Band Championship at 10:15 this Monday, November 6th at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Additionally, the Pine Tree Band would like to congratulate the Texas High Band on a very successful season and give a heartfelt thank you for the floral arrangement gifts since this week. Thank you for watching your halftime entertainment, and go Pirates!
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 vehicles that must be moved immediately or they will be towed. One is a Chevrolet silver truck, license plate Texas RPW 3103. The other is a 1 GMC truck, Texas license plate KW 70842. And the other one is an Arkansas tag Dodge Charger, license plate number 736BRN. These 3 vehicles must be moved immediately or they will be towed from the field.
The Texas High Steppers hosted their annual Future High Steppers Clinic on October the 22nd. Please enjoy our video performance. Everyone had a great time. Junior Lieutenant Lauren Friday. Junior Lieutenant Ovia Justin. Junior Lieutenant Natalie Robinson. Senior Lieutenant Liberty Maldonado Cowan. And Senior Captain Cameron Jean. The high stepper of the week is Kenny McHenry. Our teacher of the week is Joe Nolan. Thank you, Mr. Nolan, for all you do at Texas High. Our performance tonight is dedicated to you. Mrs. Reynolds would like to give a special thank you to our 10 senior high steppers for all of the time and dedication. Ella Graham, Carrington, Cassidy, Jenna, Cameron, Ella Keir, Liberty, Kennedy, Melissa, and Lindley. Thank you for being a light to the team and for always making every day a good day. Tonight, the award-winning high steppers will entertain you with a kick routine to kings and queens. Ladies and gentlemen, your world famous Texas High Steppers!
The Texarkana Independent School District proudly present for your halftime entertainment the award-winning Texas High School Tiger Marching Band. The Tiger Band is under the direction of Arnie Lawson, Steve Bennett, Emily Goff, Dominic Phillips, Crystal Davis, Ryan Hathaway, Nicholas Talbot, Herman Montoya, and assisted by Daryl East and Connor Corbett. The Tiger Band is led on the field tonight by drum majors senior Katie Russell and junior Xavier Briggs.
festivities. Dare say some of you might have heard some more extravagant news. I just thought you'd like to hear it from me. I assure you, ladies and gentlemen,
Texas.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
What's it like at Texarkana College? Life-changing. Starting here means you can go anywhere. We offer student support, student life, dual credit, and hands-on training. And now you can enroll anytime. We'll help you start your future at Texarkana College. Get started by visiting us on campus or online at texarkanacollege.edu. Your future starts here.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
Will be next Friday night here at Tiger Stadium at Graham Park for the first round of the playoffs. The Texas High School Marching Band.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where the Tigers are down right now 7-0 to the visiting Pine Tree Pirates. Coach, it was not the normal Tigers that we saw in the first half tonight.
No, one of those games where you feel like you come out and you kind of feel your way around and you make a few mistakes early, got a turnover, and right now you're in a dogfight with a team that you probably should have the better of right now, but it's one of those games that if you don't take care of your business, it can slip up on you. And right now our offense hasn't been able to put anything up. Defense has been playing well, come up with a stop right there before half to keep it a one-possession game, which is really huge in these type of ball games. But look for the Tigers to come back second half and put something together offensively for sure.
Coach, I didn't time it, but I think halftime may have lasted as long as the first half did in this ball game.
Yeah,
and, good performances by the bands.
Great performance.
But man, the Tigers just now taking the field, and it was a good halftime.
It was a full halftime.
Yes, it was.
I was walking around, and a couple of the Pine Tree coaches stopped me and said, "Why is the clock stopped?" I said, "Because our band's going."
Oh my gosh!
We take as much time as we need.
So both teams headed back onto the field. Momentarily, we are going to be back underway for the second half here at Grimm Park. Brian Bolt and Coach Jeremy Harrell bringing you the ball game tonight, along with the team here from Texarkana Gameday and Tiger Vision.
Telling Texas High will receive the second half kick. Hopefully we can tie this thing up and get our offense moving and get a couple stops and get out of here with a win and keep everybody healthy and get ready for the playoffs. But
that's right.
Right now we're in a dog fight, to say the least.
Just making sure I had the right mic. I guess I do, because you can hear me, huh?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Great.
Got me a chicken strip at halftime.
Did you? Just one?
Yeah, just one. That's all I can handle.
Get you a little ranch to go with it?
No, I just got some air. I got a little chicken strip and some air.
Okay. All right. Well,
got a little water.
That sounds terrible. But
yeah, no doubt.
I went down to get some sweet tea. There's no cups left.
Really?
There's ice and tea, but no cups.
No cups.
So I just have to stick with my water up here.
Tries Billy's not up here with some banana pudding.
I don't know where Billy is. But yeah, we are back from the halftime show, and the ball is teed up, and we'll be underway here shortly. Number 33, Alex Morales, going to tee it up for the Pirates, and they'll kick off. Got number 3, Tredarian Ball, and Quentin Clark back. Excuse me, I'm on the wrong roster there. Number 7, Boyce, back for Texas High, but they'll pooch it over to Knox Pilgreen. He'll catch it and get a few yards on the return. They're going to mark it down at the 37-yard line, and that's where the Texas High offense will begin the second half.
I think we'll probably start out where we left off, handing the ball off to Javari, number 4. He's probably averaging 11 yards a carry. But you definitely got to get T.J. Gray involved. You got to get Tredarian Ball the ball and protect the quarterback. But
somebody asked about Taekwon Black, Coach. You got some news on that, don't you?
Yeah, Taekwon, he got a little shoulder strain, I believe, last week, so he's sitting this one out. I think he should be able to go next week. We're definitely missing big number 0 from the defensive line, but hopefully he'll be back next week.
That first down carry by Javari Johnson, he's going to be stopped after a 2-yard gain, and he will come off the field. Looked like the man that tackled him fell on top of him, so not sure if it just knocked the air out of him or what, but he'll come off. Quick pass out to T.J. Gray. He'll catch it and make a few shifty moves, and he will get across the first down marker, and that'll move the chains.
Well, he looks fast, doesn't he?
He does. He made some quick moves there.
He does. He looks fast with the ball.
Coach, we have to get a new here's your Texar replay real quick. He makes a couple guys miss, lowers his shoulder, and just gets the first down there. Nice job by him. They're going to hand it off to Ball up the middle. He's fighting for yards. He'll get they're going to give him about 7 yards on first down, Coach. Did we get a new down marker over there?
It does look like
I think they had to. I think they had to. I know you can't see it on your screen, but look like a new down marker over there. So nonetheless, the Tigers looking to get some points on the board. This may be the first half all season they haven't put any points on the board. They'll hand it off to Ball again up the middle, and nothing going there. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for this Tiger offense. Texas High just trying to get something going.
Tell me, I think we would probably maybe hand the ball off. I was going to say do a play action, give it to Knox in the flats, but probably give it to Knox up the middle.
Potter's going to drop back, and he's going to throw it to Pilgreen.
Ooh, he's holding.
And Pilgreen in some tight coverage there. And that's what Pilgreen is telling the back judge there that
got an injured Pirate.
Yeah, we got an injured Pirate on the play, and so there will be a stoppage in play. We're going to stay with you. Pilgreen was claiming the same thing that you were, Coach, that he was being held there. But, Coach, one thing, we haven't seen many flags.
No, that is a good thing. I mean, you know there's penalties that happen throughout this game, but I think the officials they're going to try to call the most blatant ones, but they are not. They're letting them play, which is really good. You just want to make sure they're not heavy on one side, but they're letting them play, and it's a good physical ball game. So as long as the officiating stays the same for both sides, I like the way they're calling it. They're letting them play.
Keyshawn Bowie going to be the injured player for the Pirates. They'll help him off the field. Looks like he is up and getting him a little drink of water over there, and I think he'll be back in the ball game shortly. But going to bring up 4th down. Cameron Reitner trots on the field, and he'll punt this one away for the Tigers. Still nothing going on offense for Texas High. Reitner's punt going to hit the ground about the 20-yard line and roll all the way inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line.
Great punt.
And that's where they'll mark it. A nice job there by Cameron Reitner. Going to pin them deep to the 3-yard line. And so the Texas High defense is going to come out and see what they can get going here in the second half.
Yeah, sometimes when you struggle offensively, you want to rely on your special teams to pin teams deep, to your defense to get you a short field. If we can get a stop here and get a short field, pretty good way to generate some offense.
So in their own end zone, Matt Cates going to be under center on about the 1. He's going to hand it off. That's going to be Hunter, and he's going to power his way all the way across the 10-yard line and give him a little cushion to work that offense. A nice 8-yard gain there by Lamarion Hunter, the junior running back. We don't have the stats for you, but I would assume he's over 100 yards tonight already. That offensive line for Pine Tree getting a good push. Cates back under center again. He'll hand it off right back to Hunter. Hunter's met at the line of scrimmage. Won't have enough for the 1st down. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 1. A nice job there by the Texas High defense. Coming up with a big stop, 3rd down and 1. I would assume they're going to hand it off to Cates again. I would.
Yep.
Lamarion Hunter.
Yep, short yardage. You want that big quarterback. You can plus yourself in the run game with the blockers. Right now they might get back in and run some power.
And, Coach, game plan working exactly how Pine Tree wants it.
Yep, this is what
they are running the ball, keeping the clock moving, and they're not running a play until the play clock is under 10 seconds.
Yeah, they want.
So they are running off 30 seconds every single play.
Yeah, they want to keep Texas High they want to keep them off the field. They want to keep the clock rolling and try to limit those possessions and plays for the Texas High offense.
We're already under 8 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Play clock again, under 10 seconds before they snap it. First down and 10. Cates will hand off to Hunter again, and he'll break loose. He's got a lot of room there and some blocking downfield across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Coach, Lamarion Hunter is a handful.
He is a load for sure. He is a lot of hard yardage. He's making you tackle him, that's for sure. He ain't running away from contact.
Hunter going to come off for a breather. Number 5, Trey Brown. He's listed as a wide receiver on the depth chart, but he has only come into the game tonight to replace Hunter when he needs a little breather. So Trey Brown will be in the backfield with Matt Cates. Cates in the shotgun. He'll hand it to Brown around the right side. He's got a couple pulling guards there, and he will get about 4. They'll give him 4 yards on the play. They did run him out of bounds, so that will stop the clock right at 7 minutes. Going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Pine Tree Pirates. If you're tuning in on Facebook or YouTube, we appreciate you for watching right here on Texarkana Game Day and Tiger Vision. Got 2 receivers split up on the numbers way up top of your screen. You can't see them. Got 1 receiver down low. It doesn't matter. They're going to hand it off right up the middle, running their game plan. That's going to be Brown. He'll get about 3 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 4. Clock still running.
Steadily rolling. That big offensive line for Pine Tree. A lot of white on them uniforms.
Yeah.
Big opportunity for the Tiger defense to get off the field. Try to get the offense back rolling.
So this one going to be handed off around the left side, and that's going to be
Big
Brown.
play.
Coach, he just doesn't run near as hard as what Hunter does, and that's what his coach is over there getting on him. He's telling him, stick that thing up in there and get that 1st down, and he was trying to string it out to the sideline, and so was the defense.
Yeah, great job by the Tiger defense forcing this 4th down punt. I know you just want to try to get the ball back to your offense with as much time as we can.
So that'll bring on the punting unit for Pine Tree. A high snap, but he'll get it away, and a nice spiraling kick there, and it'll take a Pine Tree bounce, and that's going to be a good one. All the way down inside the 10. So the punters putting on a show tonight, Coach, but neither offense really has gotten much going yet.
No, right now you're leaning hard on your defense and leaning hard on your special teams, and you're playing the field position game, you're playing the time of possession game. If we can eliminate pre-snap penalties, post-snap penalties, turnover, just get some 1st downs, flip the field, try to get some momentum. We can get that momentum back on our side. It don't take long. We can score a lot of points in a hurry, but you just got to get that first score to get you some momentum going.
So David J. Potter going to trot back out on the field and see if he can spark this offense. He's going to drop back on 1st down and throw it across the middle. He's got TJ Gray, makes 1 man miss. Going to outrun 2 or 3 other ones. He'll have enough for a 1st down. That'll be about a 16-yard gain on 1st down for TJ Gray. Coach, they've looked for that spot there right in the middle of the heart of that defense a couple times tonight and just have not been able to connect. That one they do for a 16-yard gain, a nice play.
Yeah, good job by David J. standing in the pocket, throwing a good dig route right there to T.J. Gray and standing in and taking a hit. He's shaking it off. He's as tough as nails, and he's calling for the ball again.
Going to hand it off to Ball up the middle. He makes a few men miss, and he's going to have a nice gain on 1st down all the way to the 35-yard line. He'll have 6 on 1st down, and so here we go again, Coach. The Tiger offense getting those wheels a-rolling. We've just got to get it all the way down to the goal line this time.
Yeah, we just got to sustain drives, keep putting good plays together, eliminate those negative yardage plays, whether it's penalties or sacks. And right now, handing that ball off has been a good recipe.
Ball right up the middle, and he's feeling it. Keep feeding him. He gets all the way across the 45. Here's your Texar instant replay. Tredarian Ball doing a great job. And, Coach, shout out to our replay coordinator, Lily Sanchez.
Yep. Does a great job. As good a job as you can possibly do, and you do a great job reminding that, because when you're not here, I struggle. I have to rely on Billy to do that because I can't remember when to take timeouts, when to do replays, or nothing.
Hey, that's all right, Coach. We're going to make it work either way. David J. Potter in trouble. He's going to be sacked again tonight. That big defensive line finally getting back there to him. And Coach?
That's Quentin Clark, number 7. He's a 6'3", 216-pound junior. So you look at here going all the way across, you got a 6'5", a couple 6'3s, and he's probably 6'4 with his helmet and cleats on. They got a big physical front. You knew coming into it that it was going to be one of these deals where you've got to make sure your protection's sound. Your run game has been pretty solid. Just got to really stay on those blocks and can't get driven back into the quarterback's face. But you don't want to get in these down and distance situations where you're behind the chains. It's never a good recipe.
Ball going to have a nice run there, and he'll get across the 50 to the 48-yard line. Going to have a nice gain, but it's still going to be 3rd down and about 5 for the Tigers. Tigers really need to convert here on this 3rd down. We're under 3 minutes here.
Going by quick, ain't it?
It is. It is. It is. Pilgrim going to go in motion. He'll come back, make a nice block there. Ball is loose. He gets across the 40. Big 1st down for the Texas High Tigers.
I don't know exactly how many yards he has, but at some point he's going to break the 1,000-yard mark. Did he just do it? How much has he got left, Dodie? He's 1 over right now? So as of right now, we have 2 1,000-yard rushers on the season. I don't believe that's ever been done in Texas High history, at least not that I'm aware of.
Going to hand it off to him again, and he's going to squirt through a small hole there and get another 5 yards. Knox Pilgrim going to come back into the ball game. Tredarian Ball going to stay in at the back position. David J. Potter down there with his J's on. He calls for the ball. He's in the shotgun. He's going to throw it out in the flats. Going to make one man miss. The ball does come loose. Thought they would call that incomplete, but they're not. They're going to say it was complete and fumbled. It's going to be a gain of about 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Cameron Reitner and Joe Miller going to come into the ball game.
So you definitely have 2 downs right here to pick up the 1st down.
T.J. Gray and Cameron Reitner split to the near side of the field. Going to have tight end Joe Miller and Knox Pilgrim to the far side of the field. Just getting the play off. They're going to hand it off to Ball. He's going to have the 1st down and more. David J. Potter not wanting to burn a timeout there, and he just gets it off with 1 on the play
clock. It was awful close to being a delay of game.
That's going to move the chains. Going to get the ball inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line.
Got some tempo right here.
Your Texar instant replay just showing Ball getting low, dropping those shoulders and making it happen. A little play action pass here.
Oh!
And it's going to be caught, but out of bounds.
Oh, we had him. Just should have went to the 2nd read instead of the 3rd read.
Doty thought we were going to call that an interception. He's down here waving his hands. He just relax, buddy.
Oh, good mix up on the play call. He's wide open. We just missed it. We threw it to the wrong one.
So David J. Potter going to take it. He's going to hand it to Ball around the right side. He'll gain a couple across the 15. Texas High punching the ball down the field, looking for their 1st score of the night. We are under 30 seconds I know we're a few seconds. We're about 8 seconds off on our screen and the actual game clock. There's going to be a timeout. We've got 11 seconds left to go. 11 seconds left to go. We're going to take a short. Oh, we're going to stay here. I don't know what your hand signals mean. I can hear you. All right, we got a graphic for you. There you go, Coach.
Look at that. That looks good right there.
That's big time.
1,000-yard rushers.
That is big time.
I don't believe that's ever been done here. What a great accomplishment, especially for the big guys up front. Coach McBride, Coach Cross, the O-line coaches, tight ends, Coach Elliott. That's a big accomplishment. And a lot of teams just wish they could get one 1,000-yard rusher.
College teams, pro teams. I mean, come on.
1,000, you're running the ball pretty good. To have two of them just speaks to how good of players they are and how good of players you have up front. And really, a lot of times overlooked is how good your receiving core is. That they're not able to stack the box as much because if you get man coverage, we got receivers that can beat man coverage. So it's really a good, really an all-around offensive. Really great offensive goal. So, but we got a drive on our hands. That's pretty loud right there, Dodie. That's
Who's complaining? I don't see anybody complaining. Oh, if people are texting you personally, I mean, that's If Eric Aiken is complaining, tell him to turn his volume up.
Is that Eric Aiken?
Yeah, the only person. Hundreds of people.
There we go.
Across the goal line, and the crowd on their feet. Texas High finally gets it into the end zone, and we're 1 point away from having a tie ball game.
That's going to call for a celebratory icebreaker mint wintergreen edition.
Man, those things are pretty good.
They are.
It's like a candy
I know.
and a mint all in one.
They're pretty good.
So nice job there, just fighting for those yards and getting across
Shout out
the goal line.
Shout out to a former coach of mine, Mr. Rick Cullum. Good to see you watching, my man.
Delk's extra point is up and good, and finally some life here at Tiger Stadium. The fans on their feet, and that's what they came to see. We got a tie ball game. 4 seconds left to go. Your Texar instant replay. You want to see somebody run the ball hard? Look here. 1, 2, 3. And still doesn't go down. Tredarian Ball fights his way in for Texas High's first score of the night. So we're going to stay with you. Texas High showing some life here in the second half. A good drive there, Coach.
Yeah, you got to make sure you got it. First thing you got to do is give credit to your offensive line. Me being a former line coach and offensive lineman myself, it all starts up front. If you can't handle the line of scrimmage in these big district games leading into the playoffs, and you're behind the 8 ball with as big and of an athletic defensive line that Pine Tree has. Really good job up front by the tight ends. It's a collective effort from the tight ends all the way down the line. So really good job by those guys. And then it doesn't take much. You don't have to be that great of a blocker for Tredarian Ball. But really good job for those guys. A lot of times if you just get in their way, them guys can wiggle through there and make some big plays. So kudos to those guys.
Delk's got it teed up on the 40, and he's going to kick a little
that looked like a little top spin on a 9-iron.
Going to be received about the 20-yard line, and he'll return it 20 yards to the 40.
You're a golfer, ain't you?
I am as far away from a golfer as you can get.
Me and Coach Toon played golf one time before back surgery number 2, and I hit a 7-iron about 230. And then I stopped after that. That's good. I didn't have to do that no more.
Yeah. Well, I'm awful. So we're going to take a short break. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. We're tied. Make sure you come back. We got a fourth quarter here and maybe some overtime.
Maybe so.
We'll be back with more Tiger football right after these messages.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of...
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Getting the fourth quarter underway, and they're going to start it with a pass, and they're going to throw it right over the top of the defender, and a nice catch there. That's going to be number 10, Jordan Taylor, on the reception there for Pine Tree. Nice throw and catch there from Matt Cates to Jordan Taylor. Well, Coach, Pine Tree's not going to go away.
No, I think it's pretty evident what type of game this is going to be. This is going to come down to the very end. But, you know, these type of games, there's no easy guaranteed wins, and I think we see that right here.
Little counter there by Lamarion Hunter. We do have a flag on the play. Hunter is down. He was stopped about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. A nice job there by the Texas High defense. Let's see what the flag is on. He threw it over. I mean, the only thing I could think was it was face mask. That's what it is. So that's going to march the ball 15 yards down the field, and it's going to be all the way to the 15-yard line. Great field position for Pine Tree.
Costly mistake. A lot of times on that defensively, it's just an effort deal. You're just getting kind of a bad position, and it's not obviously
Now Hunter's
intentional.
helmet come off. Does he not have to come off the field for a play?
Not if it's a penalty.
Okay.
Now delay a game. No. Oh, they had too many in the huddle. Broke it with 12.
All right, so Texas High going to get 5 of those yards back. Going to move it to the 20-yard line, and the fans getting into the ball game here a little bit on both sides. 11 minutes left to go here in the final quarter. Going to be first down and 15. Matt Cates under center. Going to hand it off to Hunter right up the middle. A couple broken tackles, a couple more broken tackles, and he's still going. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage and some. He's going to bring up second down and 8.
Yeah, we had him for about a 1-yard loss. We just didn't wrap up.
Yeah, we went in there and threw some shoulders into him, but just did not wrap up there in the backfield. And he gets a nice 8-yard gain out of it. It's going to be up second down and 8. So inside the 15-yard line is where the ball is going to be marked. Cates under center. He's going to hand it off again. Why not? To Lamarion Hunter. He's going to pick up 2 more. It's going to bring third down and about 5. Clock still running.
Rolling. Under 10 minutes now.
Diane Moore watching from Atlanta. I just saw Atlanta first. I was like, ooh, she's real far away.
I know it.
Atlanta, Texas,
ATL.
but no, Atlanta, Georgia. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. And if you're tuning in right now, it's the best part of the ball game.
Yeah,
we got a ball game going on here.
Miss Linnell Clausen, she's watching. Me and her son was roommates growing up for the most part. I stayed at her house many a times. Miss Linnell's watching probably with her husband,
now
Billy.
That's a name there. Views Dougie? Dougie, I'm sorry. I thought it was 2 O's. Views Dougie. Is that how you say that?
Where are we at? I guess so.
Is that how you say it?
I guess so.
I hope I'm saying it right. I think that's a great name.
Miss Olivia Webb has a special message for her Tigers. I can't really express what it is out loud, but she wants them to get it together.
Oh. Yeah.
I did get my complimentary text from Mr. Eric Aiken. Just now seeing that. Yeah.
Did you? He won't text me. Maybe he did text me. Let's see. Oh, he did. I guess none of us answered him, so he texted Dodie. I'm sorry, Eric. I didn't see it. If you're just now tuning in, we got
a ball game.
We've had a fast but a slow ball game, if that makes sense.
We have not been able to talk about wrestling yet because the game is so close, which is unfortunate because I know all of our viewers was eager to hear about our wrestling segment. So we have to push that back. Hopefully we can pull away here so we can transition into our WWE segment. But either way, here we go.
9:29 left to go here in the ball game. Thought we were going to get a false start there, but we didn't. And it's going to be a touchdown for Pine Tree. So play action pass right across the middle. I thought the receiver took off a little bit early there, but man, that was something there, Coach. But nonetheless, no flag, and that's 6 on the board.
Great job by Pine Tree. You got to tip your hat. As well have they been able to run the ball and as physical as they are, you got to try to eliminate something, and that's the part of it. You run the ball, you can mix in some play action, and sometimes those tight ends run almost wide open. That is a big play right there.
That's right. That's exactly what I said, or about to say. That may be the biggest play of the game right there. The PAT, no good. Not sure if the guy coming off the edge there got a hand on it or not. He was close to blocking that, but it was far left and it was low. So we got a 13-7 ball game. That may come back to bite Pine Tree.
Yep, these games right here, sometimes they come down to a last-second kick, and you definitely want to be on the better side of that.
We got the class of 05 in the house.
05
in the house.
Mark Dell, he's watching. He's probably the class of 2002. Corey Long, 03, state champion kicker. Pup Matlock, class of 99, maybe 90, he's old. Tim West, class of 84.
Miss Dougie, class of 2013. She said I got her name right, but hey, that's one heck of a name. I like it.
The Snells are watching all the way from Austin. Mr. Paul Alexander, he's always watching the Tigers. Alicia Bennett Taylor, class of 99.
1999.
That's probably when Pup was
a good year.
there.
Dodie wasn't even alive in 99.
No, Dodie wasn't. That's crazy when you start talking to kids nowadays. They go, "What year were you born?" "Oh, I was born in 2008."
It just means we're getting old.
I know it. I graduated 2003. That's the year you're born? Oh, that makes you feel real good.
He's even way older than I am.
Oh, man.
That one's going to be received about the 15-yard line. A nice return there on the kickoff. That's number 8, Shavante Montgomery on the return, and he's going to take it out to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, we got Miss Carmen Phillips and Mr. Skelton from the Ag Mechanics, Texas High Ag Mechanics and FFA. They're watching. They do a great job with our FFA and Ag.
Woo! 99 coming in hot.
We do have some class of 99 showing up. Shoot, yeah. Hey, I got to get my class of 03 in here, the state champs. The only year of the whole school we won a state championship. I got to get my 03 guys up here. So hopefully we can win one this year.
David J. Potter, a low snap. He picks it up, and he's going to make something out of nothing. He's going to get about 6 yards on the play. Let's see. Are they going to call him down? All right, they are going to call. Let's see.
Yeah, they're going to call him down.
No beanbags on the play, so I'm assuming that they called him down there. And they're going to mark it, well, about half a yard behind where the official had his foot at, but nonetheless, they're going to mark it right on the 40-yard line. So it's going to be second down and a long 4. Tredarian Ball in the backfield with Potter. They're going to throw a little screen out, and that was read perfectly by number 21. That's Carl Turner, the junior cornerback. That's going to back them up. 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. See what the offensive staff dials up here.
3rd and about 7. You're probably thinking somewhere along the lines of finding number 1 or number 3 on a swing pass, something like that to get him in the open field.
So 2 receivers split to the far side of the field. TJ Gray down here by himself. He's going to run a little corner route and just
a little high.
Overthrown. He had some space, but it was just a little overthrown there by David J. Potter, and that's going to bring the punting unit out. 7:53 left to go here in the ball game. Pine Tree with a 6-point lead.
Tell them I do got to give a quick shout out to Miss LaQuita Reitner and her husband Tony, our Wake Village crew. And I also got to give a shout out to my man Craig Fant. He's the home of Craig Fant and Don Henley's from Linden, Texas. Used to coach here. Coach Fant's at Carthage Bulldogs. They have an open night. My man Coach Fant giving some Kirk Herbstreit light advice. But either way, it is 4th down for the Tigers. My man Coach Fant loves him some Reckless Kelly. If we could get some intro and outro Reckless Kelly music, my man Coach Fant would be up here live and in the booth with us.
If they wouldn't take us down for the
copyright.
Doty
fills us in on that. I have no idea about all that, but he keeps us legal.
So a penalty going to back the Tigers up, and Reitner will punt. This one going to get just across the 45-yard line, and that's where it'll stop. And Coach, the defense got to come up with a stop here because Pine Tree may milk the rest of this time.
You definitely have limited possessions right now, just based off how the offense for Pine Tree is going, and that's exactly what they want to happen. They don't want anything. They don't want to give us the ball any sooner than they have to. Ideally, they want to put together a couple first downs to get that clock down. So this is a big, important drive, not only to keep the clock on our side, but to get us the ball back.
Going to hand it off up the middle to Lamarion Hunter. He'll get 3 yards on the play. Well, let's call it 2. He'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for Pine Tree. And they're going to let that clock tick down. They're going to take off 30 seconds here every play. Defense is going to have to come up with a big stop. A nice 3 and out here would really, really help the Tigers to have a chance to tie this ball game or win it. Going to hand it off again to Hunter around the right side. A nice
Great job
there
by Isaiah Dowden, the senior linebacker, making a play.
Number 22 come flying in there and makes a big play, and that's what big-time players do when you need it. They come up with a big play.
Senior captain.
Your Texar instant replay just flies off the edge there, reads it perfectly, and makes a nice tackle. A nice solo tackle, by the way.
Yep. Tackle for loss.
For loss.
Marks all the categories. Tackle for loss, solo.
Clock's running, 6:30 left to go here.
Puts them in a long third down situation, though, so hopefully we can get a stop right here.
3rd and 11. Big play right here. Big 3rd down. He's going to roll out and throw it across the middle to a wide open receiver. He's going to catch it across the 30, and he's going to run out of bounds.
Tell him we definitely lost him in coverage right there on a little, it's just sitting in a little curl route. Tell him that is a momentum killer.
Got right in the middle of that defense and just sat down. And the quarterback, Matt Cates, found him for a big gain. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 28-yard line.
Defense going to be asked to get a stop right here.
Cates under center. He'll hand off to Hunter right up the middle, and he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage, but he fights his way for about 3 yards.
Keep running that power play. They're going to run it till you can either stop it or they score, one of the two.
Clock continuing to run. Texas High does have 2 timeouts if needed. 5:45 left to go here in your ball game. Texas High down by 6. 2nd down and 7 from the 25-yard line. Same formation. 3 on the play clock. They're milking every second. They'll take it. They'll hand it off to Hunter. He'll fight for yardage. Not going to have the first down, but he will have some positive gain. He's going to get 3 on the play. Biggest 3rd down of the ball game right here, Coach. It is 3rd down, and we'll call it 3. Texas High needs a big stop right here.
I think if you're Pine Tree, you're definitely based off the missed extra point. It's a double-edged sword because you want to try to make it a 2-possession game, but you want to try to put the icing on the cake if you can. But either way, huge 3rd down for the Texas High defense.
Let's see what they dial up. Cates, he's going to go under center.
False start.
And it is going to be a false start. What a timely penalty there for Texas High, a false start. Going to back them up 5 yards, so instead of 3rd down and 3, going to be 3rd down and 7.
Huge penalty.
We'll call it 8. Looks like they marked it about 7. 3rd down and 8. So a little bit of a change of plan here. Texas High defense.
Clock is steadily rolling.
Yep. 4:30 left to go here in the final quarter. Cates in the shotgun. Going to take it.
Reverse.
They're going to run a reverse.
Ball's on the ground. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Big time play. Pine Tree tries to run the reverse. Coach, if they could have gotten it handed off successfully, they may have had a huge play there. Your Texar instant replay here, they just could not get that second handoff. The ball's on the ground. And who was that? Isaiah Dowden.
The senior linebacker making plays. You got to rely on those seniors to make plays in big games like this. That was a humongous play. Could be the play that decides this game.
So Texas High fans, you can hear them. They're getting into it. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. David J. Potter leads the offense out on the field. Looking for a score. He's going to drop back. He's looking across the middle. He's got a man and almost intercepted the safety. Just right in the right place at the right time.
And we are staring down that tight end. David J. needs to look him off just a little bit to free up a little space in there.
4:14 left to go. Incomplete pass, going to stop the clock. 2nd down and 10. Potter in the backfield with ball. He's looking to throw, and he's going to go down. He's going to be sacked. And they ought to throw a flag there for a little taunting. Coach Stanford not happy about that.
Third and long.
3rd down and about 15. Well, exactly 15. Clock is running. We're under 4 minutes. 3:45 left to go. Again, Texas High, 2 timeouts left. David J. Potter drops back to pass. He throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Decisions. Probably have to punt here. Still got timeouts.
Coach Stanford and the offensive staff down on the sideline deciding what they want to do. The clock is stopped, so not in a big hurry.
Timeout for Pine Tree.
Pine Tree going to help Texas High take a little time and decide what they want to do. Coach Stanford did grab Cameron Reitner and was running him on the field as the timeout was called. So he did decide there to punt, but I think they're going to talk it over on the sideline and try to decide what they want to do here. Reitner and Potter on the field. Coach Stanford still deciding what he wants to do down there. They're talking it over. They're trying to decide. But right now we've got the punter and the quarterback. They're both standing there looking at the offensive staff. Potter coming over talking with Coach Stanford. 3:25 left to go here in this ball game. Coach Stanford taking all the time that he has to make his decision. Probably talking on the headset there with his offensive staff, trying to decide exactly what.
I'm a big go for it guy, but you're right here. If you don't get it, you get them the ball on the 30, and they need 10 yards for what would be a two-possession field goal attempt, and
Coach
you still
Stanford
have timeouts. And
going to lean on his defense here.
Yeah, I think this is the right decision, assuming we can get a stop. But it's kind of either. Depends on the outcome if it was the right decision or not.
So Cameron Reitner on to punt it away. He gets his kick away, and it's going to be fielded about the 45-yard line.
Ball! We got it! We got it!
That's just like
that's my man Caden Kreiner.
Right, wrote it up. That ball pops out, and that was number
31. Caden Kreiner.
And man, was that a big play at just the right time,
Perfect.
Folks. If you wanted some football tonight, you're getting every single moment that you paid for. And the good thing is you're getting it for free.
Absolutely. Great play. I'm telling you, special teams right now is the difference. Both defenses have played good. The offenses have moved the ball right now, the special teams. Man, it's one of them deals. We've been in these before where it's either been they've scored 100 points total, and right now we're 13-7, and it's coming down to this will be the final possession based off field position and time. So hopefully we can get this. You just got to feel the momentum of the crowd right here. So hopefully we can get this pushed through, then get that extra point and get out of here with a 1-point win. I know Coach Stanford would take it right now. I know everybody on the home side of the Grimm Stadium right now would take it. But either way, it's been a great game.
It's been a fun game for sure.
Fighting.
Yep, and man, you couldn't have dialed that up any better at the right time, could you?
No, that would. Sometimes it's just fate. Sometimes the football gods are good to us. So somebody's living right.
That's what I was going to say. Sometimes you're just living right.
Somebody's living right.
And so
on the replay right here, watch this. Johnny on the spot.
Let's see who strips it. Couldn't quite tell from that angle there. I know number 21 was in there.
I think that was Carter Walker. Or no, that's Zion Dillard.
21 Dillard was in there. If someone else was in there with him, I'm sorry we couldn't quite see it, but the fans are on their feet, and here's the ball game.
It is loud in Grimm Stadium right now.
Going to hand it off to Ball. He's going to fight for yardage. He's going to get 6 on first down. 3 minutes.
So the good thing is you've got plenty of time offensively. I mean, you got your whole playbook still available. You can run the ball, you can throw it, you can mix in some bootlegs or screens. Everything's still available. You're not in that time slot where you just have to pass it and run no huddle. So you can actually take your time with 2 timeouts still.
2nd down and 4. Going to hand it to Ball again around the right side. He's behind some blockers.
That a boy.
He jumps over one defender, and that's a first down. The Tigers not ready to call it a night yet. Still fighting. Ball all the way down to the 37-yard line. That's where they're going to mark it. 2:30 left to go. They're going to give it to Ball again. He breaks it for 5 more, 6 more, 7 more.
Just keep giving him the ball. He can rest tomorrow. He can rest all day tomorrow. Just keep giving him the ball.
2 timeouts for Texas High still. 2:10 left to go. David J. Potter in the shotgun. Going to hand it to Ball again. He's up the middle. He's going to have enough for the first down.
Okay, you want to score? You don't want to score too quick. But we'll take any score we can get.
2 minutes left to go. And that helps. That helps. We're going to take a short break with them. There's an injury on the field. That helps Texas High. They're going to talk it over. When we come back, we're going to have the final 1 minute and 55 seconds right here from Tiger Stadium. Watch they baby, and they gonna watch their school.
Connoisseurs and the area's
we could get on here and talk about nothing.
We are excited,
and they never know.
Around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte.
They said number 3 gonna get it. Keep feeding him.
Give him the ball.
A smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only
feed him. Hell, this helps. You ain't got to pull him out now.
No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at
Local
Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops. And remember to go make something good.
That is.
We're back from the injury timeout here at Tiger Stadium. They just got the injured player for Pine Tree off the field, and that is just something else that
let's go, baby. Still got time.
So 2nd down and 10. Potter going to drop back to pass. He's got time. He's being flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. He's running for the sideline, and he gets out of bounds about the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 22-yard line.
Be a 3rd and medium. The tuba song, you hear it? It is loud.
Yeah, but they're playing it.
It's so loud, I don't know who's playing it.
It's Pine Tree's band. Pine Tree's band's playing it. Going to hand it off and tripped up in the backfield. Potter and Tredarian Ball.
We're going to take a timeout here. And
going to kind of get their feet tangled up there. And we're going to stay with you during this commercial break. You can hear us anyways while we're in commercial break. So we might as well just stay here. Yeah, a little hot mic never hurt anybody.
Good looking out, pup. A little hot mic. Hey, we're all good.
So,
we are trying to will the Tigers into getting this last score. They are down to about 8 yards, or this game's going to be over. And we will have our first loss. Hopefully that's not the case.
So timeout on the field, 1:18 left to go in the ball game. Texas High will have one more timeout, as well as Pine Tree. They both have one timeout apiece. Pine Tree in the 4th quarter missed the PAT, so that's where we are, 13-7. So a touchdown and, of course, a successful PAT would give Texas High the lead. The ball is on the 24-yard line. And both fan bases going to get on their feet for this last minute and 18 seconds. The visiting team playing the tuba song, trying to slow down that Texas High offense. Potter going to drop back. He's going to throw it to Tredarian Ball.
That
He's
a
going to
baby?
make the catch.
That a baby? First down.
Inside the 10-yard line. He gets out of bounds at the 9-yard line. A nice pitch and catch there by David J. Potter to Tredarian Ball. They're inside the 10. 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go. He gives it the ball.
There it is!
Woo! Touchdown,
Boom!
Tigers! Right up the middle. Tredarian Ball, and they're on their feet. We are 1 point away from a Texas High lead. We're tied 13-13. 1:02 left to go here in the ball game. Tredarian Ball right up the middle.
That a baby? Football ain't hard. Just give it to number 3.
No pressure, but Delk on to attempt the point after.
Come on, baby.
A timeout by Pine Tree. They'll spend their final timeout. And we're going to stay with you. There's too much going on here.
What a response.
Coach, your blood pressure's too high.
I know it. I know it. I'm just glad we're not using any bad words out here out of sheer excitement. So we're trying to keep that under wraps.
It's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's definitely a struggle.
Jason Green, I am, my friend. I sure
Here's
am.
your replay of that last touchdown. Tredarian Ball not going to be denied, but when you're that good, it wasn't that hard for him. Give it to him. Nice blocking. Right up the middle. Coach, they're a PAT away from possibly taking this ball game.
Absolutely. You gotta protect. You got the wings have got to step in. You got to protect your inside gaps. Come on, baby. One time. Can we use our 1 time? We got to use our 1 time right now. 1 time, baby.
Franklin Delk. Good snap. Good hold. The kick
and they blocked
is blocked. The kick is blocked.
Come in from the inside wing. Come right underneath the tight end. You got to step down right there.
1 minute and 2 seconds left to go, and the PAT is blocked. We've got a tie ball game, folks.
What a game. What a game.
Coach, we're going to take a short break to get a sip of water.
All right.
We're going to make sure we turn our mics off this time.
Yeah, we can turn our mics off so we can get no hot mics.
And we'll be back right after this.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com.
There is 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go in this ball game, Coach, and a lot can happen.
A lot can happen.
Delk's kick going to sail over the head of the return man, and he's going to be stopped inside the 10-yard line all the way back at the... Man, they're giving some good spots tonight. They're going to mark him at the 9. I thought they tackled him at the 5-yard line. They're going to give him the 9. They hit him at the 9, and he fell down at the 5. I didn't know. Hey, look, I'm not an official, but it is what it is. And you know what? Who said that? Justin said there's an interception coming up. You know what? The way this fourth quarter's going for the Texas High Tigers, it may just happen.
We need one. Either that or they're going to take a knee right here and just go to overtime, which is what they're going to do. Yep, they're going to go
or is
victory.
It a fake?
They're going to victory formation this thing and get to overtime. Hey, but at least we got a chance.
They are going to take a knee.
Yep, we're going to find out what we're doing in overtime, Dodie.
And they're going to play. They are going to play for overtime. Folks, you're going to get it for free. You don't even have to pay for it.
No.
We're going to give you overtime tonight. our clock here at the stadium under 30 seconds. We're having a few technical difficulties with our clock here on our, we're going to get it under control here, but we are 25 seconds and rolling. They're going to take a knee. We're going to take a short commercial break. We're going to regroup, and we're going to get ready for overtime. When we come back, we're going to have overtime between the Pine Tree Pirates and your Texas High Tigers right here on Texarkana Game Day and Tiger Vision live. It's Friday night from Tiger Stadium. Welcome back right here. It's Friday night at Grimm Park. Both head coaches out at midfield. Couldn't quite hear what he's saying, but we'll know momentarily. And
looks like we're going to be on defense first, which is a good thing. That way you know what you need.
So each team is going to get a chance. We'll see how this shakes out. Where are they going to mark the ball at, Coach? 25?
Should be around the 25.
Looks like they're going to mark it on the 25, and they are going to
it's pretty much the same way as college. You start here and you get one, and then if it goes more than that, it'll start going to 2-point plays, 2-point plays, 2-point plays. So you better, I know we always have a slew of 2-point plays, but you don't have too many of them. So short yardage situations if you can get through. Hopefully we can get a stop here and just get a score. So stop and a score, and we'll be on to the playoffs.
So Texas High going to be on defense first. And
you always want that, just so you can know what you need to do. So
they're going to mark the ball on the 25-yard line on the right hash. That's where Pine Tree will trot out and begin their efforts to score here in overtime. Last regular season ball game of the year. Why not?
Why? Really great job by the Tigers coming back when the game's kind of been real uneventful.
Kate's going to roll out, and he's going to throw it across the middle, and it was almost intercepted. Nice job there by that secondary of Texas High. That's number 9, Marcus Hall, coming in with a nice defensive play there.
I know Coach Stanford and the defensive staff will take them throwing it on first down. The last thing we want them to do is just run it right at us. So I know we'll take a couple more passes if they want to do that.
So no clock here.
No clock. We don't have to worry about the clock, do we, Doty?
No. Doty's down there. He's concentrating. So second down from the 25, second down and 10. Matt Cates. Play action pass, going to throw it across the middle. And that's going to be good enough for a first down. He's going to be at the 19-yard line. He's going to have the first down by a yard. And so
RPO.
Going to be first down and 10 from the 19-yard line. And no clock, but still have a play clock. Lamarian Hunter in the backfield. Matt Cates. They're going to hand it off to Hunter. He's going to gain a few yards there, get about 5. Maybe they'll mark it to where he got 6. Pine Tree moving the ball. Going to be second down and about 4 for Pine Tree. If you're tuning in, we appreciate you for watching tonight's ball game, and a little extra treat here.
Overtime here at Grimm Stadium.
Yeah. The cops were out and had the traffic blocked, and now they've turned their lights off. They're going.
Their batteries are running down. They're running out of gas.
They're going to wait. Kate's going to hand it off to Hunter again. He's got a hole, but he's met by a host of Tigers. Good job there by number 40, Mr. Cooper there. First one to make a hit.
We third and what, about 2 or 3?
Yep, so we got third down and about 3. Tigers want to come up with a big stop here.
Huge play. Plays like this is where you see Isaiah Dowden make a play. Kenneth Merriman make a play. Somebody make a play.
Both crowds getting into it. Going to hand it off again to Hunter. And he gets right through the middle of the heart of that defense. He's going to get into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown.
So they'll kick the extra point, and then we will get our chance. So it was a game. It's a game, obviously, but it's one of those deals where it's a tough game. Can we answer?
I'm not sure that is Alex Morales on for the extra point.
We are at 1,100 people on YouTube and over 565 on Facebook. That's what I'm talking about. Now just think, if every one of them share it, now we're doubling.
Gonna have a timeout, Pine Tree. They're not sure what they wanted to do. They're gonna take a timeout, and we're gonna take one with them. We'll be back with more OT right here from Tiger Stadium. Come on back.
What's it like at Texarkana College? Life-changing. Starting here means you can go anywhere. We offer student support, student life, dual credit, and hands-on training. And now you can enroll anytime. We'll help you start your future at Texarkana College. Get started by visiting us on campus or online at texarkanacollege.edu. Your future starts here.
We're in overtime here at Tiger Stadium. Morales on to attempt the point after for Pine Tree.
We got it! We got it!
The kick is going to be blocked, and Isaiah Dowden is going to return it.
That a baby.
He's not quite going to make it.
Now we just need to score and make the kick.
Second blocked PAT.
I think that was Tim Austin coming off the edge.
And I think Tim Austin may have gotten a hand on the first one we saw tonight that they missed down here. The way that it looked.
Who was that?
Coming off the edge, yep, that's Tim.
Yep.
Got a hand on it, and Isaiah Dowden thought he could break it away there, but they just had a good angle on him. So
what a game.
Here's another chance for Texas High to make this happen.
So the good thing about this is you got 4 downs. You know what you need to do. So you can adjust your call sheets accordingly to a 4-down call sheet.
If you're just now joining us, Brian Bolt and Coach Jeremy Harrell on the call, along with Texarkana Gameday and Tiger Vision. Going to hand it off up the middle.
He's still going.
To Tredarian Ball, and he wants to win the ball game, Coach. He is fighting for every inch that he can get, and he gets 8 on first down.
That is a grown man down there running the ball. He is staying inside them tackles, and his feet do not stop.
So second down, and we'll call it 3. Excuse me. About to lose my voice. Play clock at 10. David J. Potter in the shotgun. Tredarian Ball in the backfield with him. Going to hand it to Ball again. He's going to dance around and make some men miss. He's going to be close to the first down marker. Let's see where they mark him.
That's going to be a first.
He's going to be right on. All right, they're going to give him the first down. That's going to move the chains. First down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Nice job there by Ball. Keep feeding him. Keep feeding him.
The name of the game is get it to 3.
Potter going to take the snap in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to number 3, and he's going to get a few more yards there. He looks a little tired on that one, Coach.
Yeah.
May need a little breather for one play or something, but, you know, it's hard to take. It's hard to take your best player out in a situation like this.
I know Coach Stanford's probably telling him, like I said, he can rest tomorrow.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 8 from the 14-yard line, 13-yard line. Potter in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off again. Ball going to try to run over the defensive guy. He gets about a yard. Going to bring up
3rd down.
3rd down and a long 5 here for Texas High. Potter getting the call from the sideline. Same formation. Got Ball in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it to Ball. He's going to break through. Not going to have enough for the 1st down. But he does gain a couple yards. It's going to be 4th down and about 2 yards.
Big
so
call.
Here's your ball game. The Pine Tree fans on their feet. The Texas High fans, they're getting up on their feet. This is your ball game right here, folks. 4th down and 2. Trying to draw them off sides. Texas High does have a timeout. Do you use your timeout here, Coach?
If you like your front, you do. If you don't like it, you want to throw the RPO to TJ. Oh, right off the chest. Right off his chest.
They throw the slant route to TJ Gray, and it is incomplete. And Pine Tree storms the field. They come into Grimm Park and beat the Texas High Tigers by a score of 19-13. Folks, if you tuned in tonight, we sure do appreciate you for watching. Make sure you come back next week. The first playoff game will be here on Texarkana Game Day. For all of the crew here at Tiger Stadium, we'll see you next week. So long.